Make that parent stand up now and go and do that thing. Whatever it is that parent expects you as a child to go and be doing. When you see they find your life, you're in your early 20s. You will see in anything. Many people think, say many of these young people are in the streets hustling because they want Benz. That they are hustling because they want wig. That they are hustling because they... it starts from the pressure of their parents. Many of them just want to take care of their parents, who have made them feel as if they don't take care of them, that they are bad people. So they use other, you know, that one they do for your friend, that one they do for your mama, your friend they do for your papa, your friend they do for this one, your friend they do for your mama, your friend they do for your sister. You make your own children feel less than. All those kind of thinking come from oppression. Because if our society was working with right education, right job opportunities, I don't believe that we'll have those kind of relationships. I don't believe that's how we relate with ourselves. But instead of us to be told these things in this manner, in the churches and the mosque, to ignite our revolutionary thinking, Imam and pastor will tell you it's generational curse that is worrying you in your family. Whereas now them get generational curse. Now, always generational curse. Now, this girl will kill herself for jam. Why do you think that? Why would you think a child will fail an exam? See, African parents, stop making your children feel as if something is out there that is more than them. Because for a girl like that to unalive herself, a young girl, just because she failed an exam, do you know the pressure that must have been on her to pass that exam? Do you know the pressure that must have been on the girl to pass the exam? Do you know the pressure they must have put on her that she must pass that exam? That, okay, she can't fail exam now. The only answer is, let me buy myself. I don't even care I don't care what in jam do, whatever jam, that's jam business. How do we accept such nonsense things that we accept as African people when people talk about generational curse? That Africa, we have generational curse. What does that mean? Where is the generational curse in King Leopold's family? King Leopold's family that still rules as the monarchs of Belgium. Where is the generational curse in their life after they have killed 15 million African people and stolen trillions of wealth from Congo and African people? Where is the generational curse in Winston Churchill's family's life? In the Queen of England and Prince Charles and all of them, with all the atrocity that the crown committed in India, in China, in Nigeria, in Angola, everywhere that they've gone in their life. Till now, where is the generational curse of what they are doing to people in Gaza? Netanyahu and his family. Trump and his family. Where is all those generational curse of Biden, on Biden and his family? Putin and his family. Where is the generational curse? All their atrocities, murder, blood, mayhem, nonsense, propaganda, misinformation, destabilization, craziness that they are spreading all over the world. Where is the generational curse on all that? They don't have generational curse. Obama, thank you, my brother. See, you must think in the generational curse line. You know why? Let me tell you why again. Let me give you another why. Because you know why Nobody likes me among all these motherfuckers. Because I live life. Bro, I'm living my life. I don't code switch. Anybody that knows me knows me. If 1,000 people did close to me, I don't have contact. I wish. Before I used to say I don't want, even this morning I was thinking, I don't want to get any clothes. But more, in your lasho, in your lasho, now human being be clothed when they cover your nakedness. If you are alone, you are naked, brother. If you are alone, you are naked. In your lasho, linyo. Now human beings be clothed. Now then they cover you. Now then they cover you. I cherish the people that are close to me in my life. Those that are themselves, that I know who they are. I cherish them every second. You know. The game of this world is that only these elites and their children are allowed to exist. Now only them supposed to live life. That's what I'm telling you when none of them won't hear. You live in a world where these elites, they have captured everything, right? Everything. But that is not enough. The game gongon with they capture is your attention. The elites have captured the attention of the whole world. Only a few of us no give them 100% attention. Now, there's no way to exist in this world without them being in your attention, just giving them your attention. You must, because they control everything. But only a few of us understand, say, that spare one where they no control, it is not theirs to control. Let me use it for myself. Only few of us. The rest people, that few one where they're supposed to use for themselves, they'll still give out to the elite. They've captured the entirety of your attention. That's the game. You wake up in the morning, as soon as you wake up, you are going to work for them, you come back to work for them, you watch their news, you finish watching their news, you do what they tell you to go and do, you go and party in their party, you sing their sing, dance their dance, drink their drink, buy their this thing, spend their money on their this thing, look out for their latest thing that they just created, talk about the latest thing they just created, talk about the latest beef they just have, how they are fighting themselves, how they love themselves, where they go on holiday, where they just come back. Your own existence is circle around the things that they have done. You have no existence. They have captured the entirety. Keeping up with the Kardashian. Hey, which you wear? Which Kardashian wear for here? Look at this one wear for there. So, to exist like that, you cannot be yourself. It's impossible. So everybody will pick a character. Like a game. It's a game. You are playing the game they've set up. So to play the game, you must pick a character. So everybody picks a character. That is not them. That's why all of you are fake. That's why you cannot trust yourself. That's why nobody can love themselves. Because nobody is themselves. You all pick a fucking character. Like you are playing Fortnite. You're playing Grand Theft Auto. Pick a fucking character and then enter the game and start playing their game to be winning points, likes, comments. All these things is points. Post this one to get likes, post this one to get comments. Talk this one. Open your yash, open your breast. That's not existing. That's not existing. Because you've not done anything for yourself yet. Ever. You've not made any decision by yourself. You've not sat down and made a decision before. 90% of humanity never sit down and make decision. I don't think in Nigeria, maybe only 2 politicians have ever made a decision in their life in Nigeria. Maybe only 2. That's how high up this shit goes. We must break out of that capture. Stop allowing these motherfuckers capture your attention. So now, when I turn about this life, I say, I want to talk about why for Nigeria, for Africa as a whole, we cannot have a player like Lamine Yamal. Which African country get Lamine Yamal? A footballer that age, young, with a dazzle, 17 years in the national team, scoring Champions League. Saka, how many national team for Africa get a player like Bukayo Saka, like William Saliba? How many players get Ousmane Dembele? How many country for Africa get player like Ousmane Dembele? How many? Mad players. I say Yamin Yamal. This one say Ahmad. Who talk Ahmad for ye? Who talk Ahmad for ye? Me, I dey talk Lamine Yamal. You dey talk Ahmad. See, when I dey do anyhow, make una know they do anyhow. Okay? Make una know they do anyhow. I somebody they put Osimhen here. Even though Osimhen me and I never meet before, but which he call bring Osimhen name for this matter now. And they talk Bukayo Saka, they talk Lamine Yamal. Make una know the cause honestly. You see, Nigerians una like problem. Una like problem. All over the world. Louis Kelly. See, when they talk players, see Louis Kelly. Oh my God. I don't want to talk Kylian Mbappe. Them Osimhen, they've grown up. Osimhen is not be junior player. Osimhen is a senior player. Osimhen is 20-something. These are 21 young bloods who just pop out. Unwaneri, Ita Unwaneri. I'm not even want to talk the ones who be say they don't get African heritage. Forget those ones. I they talk now Ita Unwaneri, Bukayo Saka. People will start enter national team of all these big countries at age 19, 20. Louis Kelly don't play for England. Waneri, young players that are 19, 17, 18. African boys, I say Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal of Morocco. I mean, not be Morocco. All these also that they call so Garnacho, Rodrigo, they are not of African heritage. Don't go and carry people that are not your own. Which are the reason they don't carry Vdm again? Hey, make I finish my life. No worry, Vdm is strong. I'll finish my life. I'll check on it. I'll check on it. Why our leagues for Africa is not popping? Why? Nothing. What's going on? Now still the same mindset of traumatic existing, living under illusion instead of reality. If we think, say, going abroad and living abroad and copying abroad can do, all our great footballers, you know, be international league, all of them play. So they don't see how the league, how they train when they did the club. They don't know how they train again. They don't remember how they train. When they come train boys like that, make our league they improve. First of all, the training first. Not be even say they even build stadium, make they buy the club or anything. Just that culture, that professional culture, that pro culture, that top professional culture of football. Forget money, forget anything. For the small chon, where they pay all those boys when they play for Nigeria, the nothing that they pay them to play. I mean, compared to what footballers make all over the world, what they pay Nigerian league footballers, it's nothing. But I'm sure they still show up every day for training. Even my own small neighborhood club, where they give them tashere every Sunday, all men they fall in. Even Sunday, where I no drop money, they will still fall in, can't train, can't do everything. So I'm not saying for that MPLF, I be Nigerian professional, no matter the tiny where they enter, but all of them must be coming every day to training. They must show every day. They'll do it in coach talk. Abi? So, why all these our professional footballers never create union, professional, submit proposal to NPF and insist, especially in this day and age of social media, make those boys they train like that. Make the facilities, forget stadium, but the training level, just to rate the nutrition level, the training level, to bring them up to world class. First of all, see the boys alone, see just our teams. Many of them, they do their coaching badges. Many of them are coach. How many of them won't come coach our own local teams? How many of them are investing money to revamp the sports? Now, they look Nigeria. All this betting when they carry come Nigeria, when they don't carry come Nigeria for like 5-6 years now. The kind of money where all these betting houses don't make. And all these our footballers are involved in these things, all of them. They never funnel land. Look South African League. How many South African players will they see they play abroad? Like play. South Africa is winning everybody in Nations Cup. They will go World Cup. Is it not from that their league? Is it by force that we? Why will not we just once just look within ourselves and say, let's show our people some value? All the money they made from all this gambling, the poison, because this is poison that they've put to destroy lives. Talking about generational curse. So if it is not benefiting our nation, what is the point of all the lives being destroyed? Is it just so that there can be money in our pocket so we can keep up with the Kardashian? So there can be money in your pocket to keep up with the Kardashian. That's what we want to do. So that when they come to Nigeria, they can see that you have Lamborghini. Is that it? I'm looking. That's what George Weah Pekin. They play for America. United States national team. The president of Liberia. That thing really bust my brain. I can't stop the team for life. People they can say, if my Pekin call. If my Pekin, if I be footballer and my Pekin decide to play footballer and I'm the president of Nigeria. And now, you know, we always make this mistake when we say, we talk about our representatives. They will say, if na you call, what kind of comparison is that? I be citizen. I'm a citizen of my country. I have no political position or appointment. You no vote for me to represent you. I know they in charge of your future. I know they in charge of your commonwealth. I'm not doing anything. I'm doing my own. You're doing your own. We are facing our government together. You see, if not me, which kind of comparison be that? How am I the president? Which be the correlation? President will be saying that they in charge of the country. When are you supposed to they make the country sports they work well? Make country sports they move well. the person no make country sports move well. You carry your own picking, go put for another country. Person we suppose they in charge of your own, they invest in your own sport to make it great. You carry your own picking, go put for another country, make they play. So which person picking supposed to play for that one way they do? Just the way politicians, when they in charge of school, who carry their own children go put for private school, carry their children go put for abroad school. Which person children supposed to go to school where you they in charge of? Which person children supposed to go to school where you they in charge of, if not be your own children? If you know say they do good job for that place, not there you go put your children. If you know you are doing a good job, you go there in charge of hospital, you carry your own self, go put for your children go sick, they'll go on that hospital. You go sick, you go abroad. Your children go sick, they'll go abroad. The hospital where you can't be in charge of, who's supposed to go there? Obama daughter saying she won't become movie director. Movie director, imagine. Now movie she won't direct. They can't inspire their children. They cannot inspire their children. Now so said, all the big men for Nigeria, all their children, which of them do for the thing what they do? The things what they do. See what they think they control Nigeria. How many of their children come and say, that's what I want to do? That's what I want to do. Oil mogul. None of his children, they do oil. Cement one. None of his children, they build house, they do cement. No, the children can. Now, movie actor, DJ, musicians, footballer, fashion designer, shoemaker, international influencer. None of them are in anything to build the nation. People that are extracting from the nation, the people they benefit the most from the nation, the people the nation don't give the most to. So that's why our young people behave that way. If the leaders cannot be trusted, then the youth too will be untrustworthy. Because they will behave like their leaders. Yes. That's the truth. That's the lie nobody is saying. That's the lie. Where they tell us, say, we are the government is the people. They choose the government from the people. They choose the government is the people. The government is a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It not be say. Now the behavior of the leader, now they reflect on the people. It's the behavior of the leaders that reflect on the people. Táwọn leaders bá ń ṣe bí wèrè, kò sí ni àwọn mẹ̀kúnnù náà máa ṣe bí wèrè ni. That's it. That is it. Cannot tell. It's a lie. It's a lie. All those things is a lie. The elite of Nigeria, they put many mechanisms to keep themselves where they are. It's not Nigerians that choose them to be there. It's not because we want them to be there that they are there. They impose themselves with different mechanisms on the people. Then they pay all these their stupid news journalists, casters, all these dumb ones to be pointing blame of Nigeria's woes on young people. And I'll say it anyway. It is not young people's duty to develop Nigeria. It is the duty of the elders. Our own job as young people is to execute your plan. Our job is to use our energy to execute your plan. Where is the plan for Nigeria? They don't have plan. Their plan is to do nonsense all over the place. Finish. They don't have plan. Somebody say, Egbon, what's the way out? Jump from Third Mainland Bridge. Jump. Nobody has forced anybody to be alive. The way out. Nobody has forced anybody to. Nobody has forced anybody to stay alive. Have you people ever asked yourself or wonder why we live in a world where it is very hard to live, very hard to exist, but very easy to die? Very, very easy to die in this world. But living is so hard. Living is very hard. What kind of people create that kind of world? Ask yourself. You know the question in our mind. Look, the thing that they see on our face. It's so hard to live, but very, 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 very easy to die in this world that has been created. Do you know, say, in a day, if you do, in a year, 10 films, I've watched over 1 million films on how this world is destroyed. But I've never watched any movie on how Africa was free. Even we waiting for Africa, we will suffer for our country. I never see anybody make film for Nigeria, how we free ourselves for film. See, they even think for film, say, Nigeria, we got it right. And they decide to make a film about it. Say, we will just Nigerians. But even Hollywood, the only movie Hollywood make is how the whole world is destroyed every time. Hollywood that can never make film of how the world was made to be okay. Everybody was fine. Oh, lady. That's so you go understand the mind that rules this world. The mind that has grabbed your attention. And where that attention that you are giving them, where that mind is leading you to, that you are just giving all your attention. That's how you go understand the mind, that mother mind that rules this world, that is leading to destruction. The only thing they imagine is destruction. I they tell you, because all our directors in Nigeria, maybe let's say all, because I don't know all of them, but most of the directors, they too, they're in that God mind, Allah mind. They too cannot think of writing movie, directing movie, say Nigeria was fine. Nibo. Could it ever happen in Nigeria? But she felt fine. Lie. Fine, bawo. So now, to end this live today, I want to remind everybody of MOP. If you're in this live and you're a member of MOP, please, we are trying to get everybody to pay their dues. If you're in this live and you're a member of MOP, please don't forget to pay your dues. Let's make a tell you now. So I need to remind members for my live to pay their dues. So if you're on this live and you're a member of MOP, please pay your dues, because it's only through political organization for representing ourselves in our government that we can be free. It's by bringing our own way to power that we can be free. The way that exists, not the way that, this way that they have chosen, this path that exists, that these people have chosen, is a path of our destruction, of our demise. Already, the African is already almost extinct. How many people are Africans? Not be say Africa is not skin color. Africa is not because they born you in Africa. Anybody can be born in Africa. And not skin color. There are black people everywhere in the world that are indigenous to that place. In India, everywhere, South America, black people everywhere. It's not because of black. Africa is a mindset, is a world view. It's a love, it's a feeling, it's a way of life, it's a culture. And if those things are eradicated, if those things no dey again, then how can you say you are African? It is only by us who organize ourselves again to bring Africa back to power. Because what exists in power in Africa today is not African and is not Africa. More and more, Africa is destroyed by what is in power in Africa. We must bring Africa back to power. We must bring Africa back to power. The mindset where all these our people we don't make and get cannot save us. It's like we are in a prison, right? Inside our prison, there's 100 million of our brothers and sisters inside this prison. We there for outside like 220,000. We don't escape. We there outside for the prison. We don't escape. Okay, now every year we dey plan. We spend money. We will do this one. We'll do that one just to go inside the prison. We'll go escape 2 people outside. We'll heal ourselves. Hey, we escaped 2 people. 990 something million still inside there. They suffer every year. We want to go. They escape 2 people. But that 20,000 of us can plan. Can buy weapons. We can buy guns. We can do it. We can storm that prison and destroy the prison and break the wall of that prison and free everybody outside at once. Yes. That's what these African elites can do. They understand the prison that Africa is for us under foreign domination. And they have the means, the money, the force, the power to destroy this prison and free our people en masse outside. But they choose to keep the prison so that only them can be enjoying outside. And every year, they'll go and remove 2 of you, remove 3 of you, and carry those 2 and 3 up and show everybody, hey. Yeah, look, these 3 people we free. Look, these 3 people. Whereas 999,999,000 still there. Every year they go and bring 2. By the time they bring 2, those ones go down born another 1 million. By the time you free 3, another they don't born another 10 million. So anyway. Let us understand the situation that we are in as African people and begin to strive to remove all these false concepts and misconceptions from our minds that they put there to block us from taking our destiny in our hands. One of the main reasons I fuck with Vdm, because he has shown all of you that it doesn't have to be the son of a millionaire or billionaire. It doesn't have to be seunkuti. We all have the power, especially today, to stand for something. Yes. And every day they arrest her. Instead of being arrested, it could have been buying house and buying car. But he still chose to stand for something and he chose to be arrested. They say that they don't arrest him again. Now they tell me now, they don't arrest him again. So I must go and see what has happened. But we all have the power. We all have the means. Yes. But instead of you to act, you are thinking you'll be the one that will come and pick out from the prison. You think they'll come and you are the one that they will choose next out of the prison. Abi, join them. Okay. Seun, are you joining the reform INEC movement? I want to reform INEC so I can vote for who? Wait, let me first. I'm doing MOP. Let me do my MOP work first. Wait, let me just finish my MOP work. And nobody has told me about any reform INEC movements. Maybe if they hit me up. Let me see what it's about. Okay, so bye everybody.